bombs, terrorism, war. Those are the words that come to mind when you think of this country. At least that's what the media shows us. Is it actually that dangerous? Do Americans who travel there really get kidnapped? Today, I'm going to find out. To make matters more intense, there is currently a war going on between Palestine and Israel. All Americans have been warned that traveling to the Middle East is strictly prohibited as terror threat levels towards foreigners are at an all-time high. I have applied for visas 3 different times to come here and each has been denied. For some reason until right now. To be completely honest, I didn't think that this trip was actually going to happen. There's a robot following me around right now. I didn't think they would actually let me into the country. So when I got the green light last minute, it's kind of all sinking in that this is real. My flight leaves in 20 minutes and I don't even have a hotel booked yet. I'm literally doing that right now. I used a different electronic visa system than normal and it said in 24 hours it will be approved. I'm definitely the only foreigner flying to Iraq today. My heart is beating so fast right now. My visa just got approved while I'm sitting on the plane to fly to Iraq. That's a great photo of me. We took off from Dubai and just 3 hours later, I landed in Iraq. Let the adventure begin. I cannot believe I'm saying this. Welcome to Iraq. My local guide just texted me, if border control give trouble, please tell me, I'll fix it. I don't know if I want to know what that means. This is my local guide Arazu, who is going to be showing me around her country for the next few days. What is this one?
So that is a sauce. It's not a sauce, it's actually the main dish. Thick yogurt, you put it in this flat bread, which is called lavash, onion, some more mint. You roll it, and enjoy your life.
Okay, let's see. That's unbelievable. Well, this is not how I was expecting my trip in Iraq to start. First, we drove to the most beautiful sweet shop I've ever seen in my life. Now we're sitting down at this local restaurant. There is so much delicious food in front of us. We have a tea with saffron and rock candy, and I'm gonna butcher the names of everything else, but it looks so good. First up, Arazu wants to take me to a town in the mountains that has suffered a lot of destruction from the Saddam Hussein regime. We just passed this truck full of lambs, and she goes, future kebabs right there. We've just driven out into the mountains to the city of Acre, which is the biblical town of Nineveh. We're walking through a market right now, and she said all of the shops are closed because everyone takes an afternoon nap right now and then goes to the mosque to pray. All the shops will be back open in about 2 hours. This city that we're in right now has suffered a lot from terrorism and natural disasters. You see a lot of the buildings are broken down, have rubble around them. This gentleman right here is named Mustafa Bazarni. He actually led the revolution against Saddam Hussein to overthrow the terrorists in this region and gain independence in this city.
He was one of the first from Barzan area who had a great role in uprising, had a lot of fights for the independence of Kurdistan.
There is an old citadel at the top of this mountain that we are starting a hike to. We do have to be really careful though, because I'm told there are still landmines all throughout the mountains here. These caves were hand carved into the mountain more than 3,000 years ago as a safe place for people to come and hide out and pray. Man, these are really cool. Oops. This citadel used to be a thriving community and landmark in the area, but due to natural disasters and war, all that's left today is rubble. How are you, my friend?
Hello.
Nice to meet you. Wow, thank you so much. It looks amazing. We just met this nice local gentleman up here. He's offering us all sorts of snacks and foods. How about this one? How do you do it?
Two of them pressed together.
Oh, it's a walnut. That's nice. Thank you so much. This is how everyone is here. They just offer anything they have. What's your name?
My name is Yusuf.
Yusuf name?
What's your name?
My name is Birhat. My name is Harun. My name is Yusuf.
Cristiano Ronaldo.
Cristiano Ronaldo.
Fast. Even the kids are giving me stuff. We saw this bread shop and they're making all the dough fresh and then just slapping it right inside the oven there. This looks amazing. Thank you so much. Okay, I'm gonna try one right here. Look at this. Does not get any more fresh than that. I'm scared to try this. They're famous for their goat milk ice cream here.
In a very traditional way. Well, let's try it.
All right, gotta try everything once. Okay, here we go. The goat milk ice cream. It's better than normal ice cream, you say? It's really creamy. You can taste the goat milk though. No, it's not bad at all. I actually can. It smells like goat. It's not bad. Look at that. I finished it.
Yeah, because you have one scoop.
It's good. It grows on you. It gets better and better. The president had tea here, and they've kept his teacup here. They've been offered up to $300,000 for it, and they've turned it down every time. I swear I'm gonna gain so much weight here.
By tea?
All we do is eat. I love it.
This doesn't have any carbs.
Cheers.
Cheers.
Oh, it's so good. Look at this thing. It is bigger than my face.
Kurdish pizza.
Kurdish pizza.
But actually, its original name is nas kanan. It's a stuffed Kurdish bread.
There's beef, green onions, spinach in there.
Cheese.
Hot but so good. Good morning. We have a big day ahead of us today. We're going to
We are going to Suleymania.
Salimania. This song's a banger.
Driving around here feels pretty normal until you see guys on motorbikes with automatic rifles, and then passing through military checkpoints where they question you about everything. On our second day, we are going to be heading to a very somber location, an actual prison where Saddam Hussein brutally tortured and murdered many, many innocent people. We have a long drive out there, so on the way, we're first going to stop at this military fort. This fort was designed to protect the city from any terrorists. Once again, right when I arrive, some locals see that I am a foreigner visiting and offer me to sit down and enjoy a meal with them. I cannot believe how friendly these people are here.
The crazy thing is this is normal. Like everywhere you go, it's expected that you come and sit down with people and eat with them. It would almost be weird if you didn't. I've never experienced hospitality like this before.
And this is exactly the time that a lot of internationals, they're afraid to come here because of the situation in Israel. But everything is safe in Kurdistan, isn't it?
Look at this. This is a military fort built and designed to protect the city from terrorists. And how ironic is it that the second we showed up, we were shown kindness and offered a meal to sit down, have lunch with them. I'm blown away by this country. I'm feeling a little bit underdressed here. All of the men have the coolest local traditional clothing here. So let's fix that. These guys are all laughing because they said they do not have anything nearly big enough for me. We found a guy to make it for us. Here's the finished product. This guy's just giving me his hat right now. I don't know what's happening. Hey, I'm back with my friends. Salam alaikum. Salam alaikum. Now that we have the outfits, we can officially be friends.
You look more Kurdish now then.
Yeah. I love this place so much. I found my twin here in the bazaar. We have the exact same shirt, exact same belt and pants. Amazing. My Iraqi twin. I feel 10 times cooler with this outfit on. The looks I am getting right now from wearing this clothing, absolutely priceless. Pomegranates grow perfectly and wildly all over this region. So all of these fresh fruit stands have amazing fresh pomegranates, and they'll squeeze them fresh for you and make juice. Just $1 for this juice. Cheers. Wow. It's so much better than you can find anywhere else. So fresh. What's really special about this whole trip is I have not seen another tourist or foreigner the entire time I've been here. So I feel like I'm really getting the authentic experience of Iraq and seeing what it's actually like to live like a local here. Okay, so where are we?
We are in Red Museum. The local term for it is called Amna Suraka, a museum that they have stored all the footage of the war and whatever happened to Kurds during the past century here. So it's a bit of a sad and tragic museum. In this vicinity, you would see like all these tanks and the war weapons that they kept it as a memorial of the war. If you've heard about the chemical bomb, the genocide that happened in late 80s, that over 5,000 people got genocided.
So they would bring villagers here and keep them in prison and torture them.
Not just the villagers, whoever was suspected to be against the regime, Saddam Hussein's regime.
It's hard to comprehend just how bad this genocide was.
The fighter's mom, that she found that the son got killed, and then they found the boots. So after a while, like, she was kissing the boots and crying over that.
So anyone that tried to fight against Saddam would be thrown
Die.
or die.
Yeah.
The boys in here would write messages on the wall before they were about to be killed, saying goodbye to their family and everything. Just how do you feel being here, living here for so long and seeing all of this?
My stepmom, my other relatives, like some people that I know from the villages, they still suffer from the chemical bomb effects like after the war. It's so heavy for me that like I cannot let myself to even think about it. The current peace makes me feel so grateful that every step I take in this land, once it was like a battlefield, but now it has become such a nice place, such a different place in the entire region in the Middle East. I just want to stay positive and grateful.
Thank you so much.
One thing that's very apparent is that the people who live in this region want peace. They have been victims to unwanted war and terrorism, and everyone here has been affected by it. It was truly sobering to see this memorial firsthand.
I have a tradition that I like to go swimming in every country I go to, whether it's in the ocean, waterfall, lake, river. We passed a lake here. And how often do you get to go swimming in Iraq? So I'm gonna jump in. Oh, I cannot get this off. This is probably a terrible idea. Should I jump off of this rock?
Yeah.
Yeah?
But be careful.
It seems deep enough.
Yeah, but not with your head.
All right, let's do like this. Woo! Woo! It's freezing. That actually felt amazing. And look at this.
It's a 5-star tour, sir.
One of the biggest problems that locals in this region face is that they cannot go outdoors into nature easily. So much of this region, even to this day, is still covered in landmines, so there are many places that are unsafe to travel to. However, an organization recently created a 275-kilometer trail that goes through the mountains to other villages along the way. It's all been swept for landmines. It's all super safe. And starting later this year, the trail will be open to hike. So I think that gives me a good reason to come back here again. It really doesn't take much to be happy. These kids are playing soccer with a smashed soda can. Ronaldo! I've turned into the goalkeeper.
No, you missed.
These kids have been so much fun. I want to buy soccer balls for the whole village, so I'm gonna give them some money here. Thank you. Bye-bye.
Each soccer ball costs like 2,000 maximum. You literally bought the soccer ball for the entire village, like all the kids in the village.
Oh, that makes me so happy. They're so
Makes them
nice.
so happy.
They're such nice kids.
Yeah, they are. They're so beautiful.
I didn't even know there was one with us
Yeah,
right
there
now.
are two actually. 2 or 1.
How are you?
My name is Winnie.
I like it, Choni.
Nice to meet you.
I'm fine.
Nice to meet you.
Toshbule, nice to meet you too.
And this right here is the start of the hiking trail. Salam alaikum. How are you? Nice to meet you. Is it uncle? His uncle? Yeah, nice.
One of the local guides.
We've been invited by the village up to this beautiful home in the mountains. They've made fresh bread. There's yogurt, jam, tahini, tea.
Everything local.
Everything local. Amazing. What do you like to dip it in first?
Take warm.
This
It's a fig jam.
fig jam, okay. It's got the sweet, but also nutty flavor to it. It's perfect. Bye-bye. Bye.
For my final stop, I will be visiting a temple called Lalish. It is a sacred site for the Yazidi religion. If you think of Mecca for Islam, that's what this temple is for Yazidis. Everyone makes the voyage here at least once in their lifetime. Yazidis believe that life started right here on this ground, and that this is where Adam and Eve lived. All of that being said, let's go have a closer look.
We have just come to a temple that is so sacred that shoes are not allowed here. Shorts are also not allowed here, so the traditionals are back on. So inside this holy room, you have this cloth, and if you can land it up on top of that rock right there, with your eyes closed, your wish comes true. You get 3 tosses. Let's see. Okay, gotta make a wish first. First try? I'll keep you posted on if it comes true. These doorways are very short.
Yeah, the doors are kind of small. It's a matter of like being more humble. When you enter with the bowing.
Oh, I love that. That's cool. Right behind me, up on the top of that hill, is one of Saddam Hussein's palaces. He would build palaces in every province in Iraq. You used to be able to get in there, but it's now used as a military base. We just tried to drive up there and enter, and 2 heavily armed military guys were adamant that we can't visit. So we're looking at it from down here. And way up at the top of this other mountain over here is another one of his palaces. This particular palace he built as his summer and vacation home, because this city we're in right now, Almaty, is known for having beautiful weather year-round, beautiful mountains, and is a popular vacation spot here in Kurdistan. Something that's really cool is to see the Kurdish flag up at the top where his palace is, instead of the Iraq flag, symbolizing the people in this region gaining freedom from that terrorist regime. Thank you for everything. We'll see you again next year. No, sir. We're gonna bring the family back next year.
Yeah, hopefully. Everyone, we can move on. Thank you. Have a safe flight and hope to see you again.
An amazing trip. Thank you.
Pleasure.
As my time in Iraq comes to an end, I feel a lot of emotions. I feel sadness for all the people who have suffered from terrible acts of terrorism. I feel gratitude for all the kind locals for showing me hospitality better than I could have imagined. I'm humbled how the people have been through so much and yet are still always smiling and gracious. I continue to learn more and more every day that people are good. My hope is that all of us can treat others with the same level of kindness that I was shown here.